It's the Chronicle. If you've been keeping up with us, you'd know we covered a few heavy topics. We've talked about food insecurity, and we've touched briefly on climate change and energy transition. We've talked with the experts. We've gotten some ideas. Let's make a change. Imagine being able to do something good for the environment while also contributing to those in need. Well, I might just have the thing. Why not try volunteering at a community garden or create a garden of your own? Let's start small with a personal garden. If you have a small pot or a small plot of land, this may be a good way into learning how to garden. Think about your family's needs. What are your favorite fruits and veggies to eat? How often do you eat them? Well, when you grow them yourself, you can have them right outside of your door. So, in my house, we eat a lot of potatoes, tomatoes, lettuce, carrots, grapes, strawberries. There's just so many options available, and when I grow them, it's convenient too. But for our demonstration today, I'm going to plant a few apple seeds to grow. Today, we're growing plants for my apartment, so we don't have to worry about planting in the right season. The basics of gardening include dirt, water, and sunlight. Also, a place to put your plant in. If you're like me, I try to spend the least amount of money to start my new gardens. This means I'll be starting from seeds. Here's a quick video on how to germinate a seed to make it grow quicker.
To germinate a seed, you need to create a warm environment. An easy way to do this is to use a damp paper towel and to cover whatever seeds you would like to germinate. Place in a plastic bag and wait until a sprout forms. In this case, we are using a petri dish in a warm environment.
Otherwise, you can just toss a seed into the dirt, and next, we water all of the soil. This way it takes longer for the soil to dry out, and it helps pack the dirt so the roots of the plant have something to grab onto. Next, you wait. Now we have a plant. If you're lucky, your first harvest will have a few veggies and fruits to pick off of. The more plants you have, the more you can supplement or supply your family's diet. It's so easy to grow plants at home, but what if you don't have the space? That's where community gardens come in. Oftentimes there are small plants you can rent or even just use for the season. Sometimes your local food pantry might have a garden available for you to use, and they might do the growing for you. LMTV and the Lower Merion Health Advisory Committee's Janet Fleetwood went on location to tour a local food pantry and community garden. Janet?
I'm Janet Fleetwood, Chair of the Lower Merion Health Advisory Council and an Emeritus Professor of Public Health from Drexel University. I'm here today to talk about food insecurity in Lower Merion Township, and joining me is Commissioner Gilda Kramer from Lower Merion.
I've been working on the issue of food insecurity in the township for 5 years since I first went on the Board of Commissioners. And it is a underappreciated problem here in the township. We're here at Mitzvah Food Pantry, which is in my ward, and is a wonderful pantry that provides both kosher and non-kosher foods for a wide variety of our residents.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Phil.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Mitzvah Food Program, again, operated by Jewish Federation. We operate 4 food pantries in the greater Philadelphia area, and this location is in Bala-Cynwyd. We serve about 250 families every week through deliveries, pickups, and emergency services. We provide canned and dry items, fresh produce, frozen proteins, and dairy products. We have been growing in the last couple of years, especially through the pandemic, but also because of inflation and stagnant wages. We see about 4 to 6 new families at this location every week. So most families are looking for fresh produce and frozen proteins and dairy. And that is one of the most challenging pieces to get for our clients. So we are open on Thursdays by appointment between 1:30 and 5:45. And our deliveries occur on the other 4 to 5 days of the week.
So,
How can people here in the community who care about other people in our community help you?
So we are always looking for food donations. We are a kosher style pantry, so we're specifically looking for kosher products, but we will take any kind of product as long as it's within its best by or expiration date. We do not take any pork products, and folks can also support us financially if they prefer to support us that way.
Can you show us a bit about what's going on here in the
I'd love to, yeah. So this is a Thursday, and on Thursdays is when we have our pickup hours, our appointment hours. So we have volunteers packing our fresh produce. Fresh produce comes in as cases, and then we have to divide that into servings for our families. So we are a choice pantry. Most of our clients on Thursdays, they order online, so that way they're actually picking and choosing the products they need from us, and then our clients will pick up at their appointment today.
Now Commissioner Kramer and I are visiting Eldernet's Food Pantry right here in Bryn Mawr. We'll be going in to take a look and to see what kind of pantry and what kind of approaches they have here in Eldernet.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your pantry operation?
Okay, well, about 10 years ago, we started the food pantry here to help out community members who we found were food insecure as we were having conversations with them about their lives and trying to help them out in other ways. We are a free choice pantry, so people that come shop can pick for themselves what they're taking, and people can come here once every 2 weeks. So we serve about 80 to 100 people a week, depending on the day and the situation. We also do deliveries, so for people who have a particularly hard time getting out of their homes, or we can't transport them with our volunteers, we will bring food to them. We have been seeing a steady increase in the amount of people shopping with us over the last 3 years.
What's your biggest challenge in running this food pantry?
Keeping it stocked. We are constantly running out of stuff. Paper goods is a massive issue. We have a lot of, a big older population for whom paper goods are an easy way to manage cleaning up.
Do you take donations of paper goods or cash donations?
We take cash. We love the items themselves. Yeah, because of our limited space, it is difficult keeping up with the demand when we don't have a lot of room to stock up, so to speak. So we have 2 freezers that we can use to collect perishables. So we'll give away, occasionally ice cream and sweets, but mostly meats, some frozen vegetables. And same thing with refrigerated stuff. We do have 2 refrigerators, so we can keep some eggs in stock. We will get some dairy from our donations on Monday, and whatever little we happen to have, we will store in there.
When is the pantry open for people to come?
People can come and shop on Tuesdays or Thursdays, and we have two sessions. So there's a morning session from 10 to 11:45 and an afternoon from 2 to 3:45.
We're here at Neighbors Helping Neighbors Food Pantry in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, and we are here with Commissioner Gilda Kramer. Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're especially interested in food insecurity in Lower Merion Township, as you know. Mm-hmm. And so we're interested in seeing how you've met some of the need in your neighborhood.
Okay, so I'm Manira Walker, and I'm the founder and executive director of Neighbors Helping Neighbors on the Main Line. And we have 3 programs here, but like you said, today we're focusing on food security. Gilda is a regular donor of ours. She makes soup for our beneficiaries, and they love it, and so
I've heard.
Yeah, I get calls about her soup.
Legendary soup, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they like it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, and we're glad that you pitch in. That's the whole premise of Neighbors Helping Neighbors. It's just for everybody to pitch in what they can, and together we solve the larger issues. So when we first were contacted by the school district close to the onset of COVID, they told us that they had 80 students who they didn't know how to get the food to. That really showed me that there were a lot of people that we weren't reaching. In order to take them their breakfast and lunch, we realized very quickly they probably need dinner, they need food for the weekends. So we just started engaging. Our food security program services over 400 people a week. We have our delivery system every Thursday morning. We have a pop-up walk-in service on Saturdays. And we have an after-school program with children. We feed them every day. We're on 24-hour call with Lower Merion Counseling and Mobile Services, the police department. When anyone pops up an emergency and needs help immediately, they call us, and then we just get the food right to them or whatever service they need.
Can you show us around a little bit? So we can
Absolutely.
see?
Sure. Well, as you see behind me, we have some storage getting ready for the winter, but we stock up. We try to always have shelf-stable items around. What I think we all learned from COVID is that we need to be prepared at all times.
Yeah.
And then over here, we have just, we have our standard refrigerators and a chest freezer. And then we also have this row of file cabinets that people don't realize. We have a jelly drawer and we have peanut butter drawers. So we just have everything isolated so we don't have any cross-contamination. Of course, things that have allergen possibilities, they're all on the bottom. There's nothing else below those items. But these are just the creative ways that we use this space in order to not get caught short, hopefully.
That's great. And we hear you have a garden.
We do have a garden. You want to go outside?
Yes, please.
Okay. So over here we have our community garden. The raised beds were made by a young man who was gaining his Eagle Scout badge. He and his friends together built the beds.
Wow.
Another gentleman in the community pitched in and he said, okay, I'll get the soil. And then the plantings, while they were doing all that, our children started seedlings inside. Well, the best thing to do is to go on our website because, like I said, we do have 3 different programs and see if there's a fit somewhere in there in a way that they want to volunteer. What everybody gives, including what I'm giving myself into this, creates a situation that is healing our communities in Lower Merion, and that's what we're most proud of.
Thanks, Janet. Lower Merion Township has so many incredible resources for you and your family. If you or someone you know may be in need of assistance, check out the pa.gov website to get started finding the resources you need. Search in Lower Merion by putting in your zip code. If you would like to learn more about Lower Merion Township Sustainability Office, go to lowermerion.org and click on the Sustainability tab. Well, I'm your host, Margaret Thompson, and this is The Chronicle. We'll see you next time.